And then you're going to take that action, whatever it is, and you're going to find yourself very alone. Because what people will not do, and I don't care what they say to you, what people will not do is put them in a fucked up ass situation. It's going to, negatively impact their livelihood and all the things that they've worked really hard for you. They're not going to do it. And some of you aren't going to find out until you put yourself out there and then find out you're standing alone and won't nobody answer the phone and won't nobody, really respond to you, and you done fucked yourself up and they done riled you up, and now you're in a fucked up situation sitting alone. And there's other people who, are going to sit back and watch and make sure they do what's best for them and their family and their mental health, to make sure that this short time that we're all here on earth, that we're doing the most that we can to make sure our little economy, our personal family members, our world is okay with everything that's going on. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Nothing wrong with it all. There's going to be people who are going to feel some kind of way about that and about you doing that. They're going to feel like you are, not supportive, and that, you're thinking about, you're not thinking big picture. Well, big picture is they're going to do what they want to do. Period. We've been here before, unfortunately. And this is not a slam on who's the winner or not. There were challenges with both candidates. Absolutely. There were things that both have done that wasn't necessarily, things that most would agree with. But however, it is what it is. It is what it is. And the masses will always win. So, I've heard people say something about the black men that don't want black women in charge, and yada this and yada yada this and yada yada that. I don't have no thoughts on that. There's a lot of people that don't want a woman in charge. There's a lot of people in private companies and the workforce that don't want women in charge. It's just kind of always been that same level of misogynistic repression that goes in the race category. There's certain races that they don't want in position. But what's so funny to me is that nobody really realized the power of minorities until election, because these same people will cater ideas and ideology and relate to these minorities because they know the power of the minority vote. And so many minorities have this pick me, I want to be saved, and also going back to what I was saying earlier, where you want to make sure you and your family is taken care of, and you want to believe that the oppressor, and this is just a word for oppressors, not any one specific person, but take it how you will, that the oppressor is going to make an exception for them. And then, when you get into the thick of things, and as the term or the years of employment or in position continues to, work its way through, you have different agendas, policies, and things that come up, and you have to weigh what's important. What do I do? What decision do I make? And this is with everybody, whether it's the government officials, whether it's private, whether you are a manager at Steak and Shake, Walmart, Dollar General, at a multi-billion-dollar company, whatever it is, you're going to have choices to make, and you'll have to choose the lesser of two evils. And you have to also look at who's going to get what they want. What does the majority want? And sometimes, regardless of how you feel and what your ideals are, you see what the majority is going to get. So do you fight up against that and put yourself at risk, or do you, find the best compromise possible to live and fight another day? And oftentimes, fighting another day is what most will choose if they're being honest. So knowing to live and fight another day and being honest, it helps you understand what's going on today. It's not unlike or uncommon or different from anything else in life. Now, there are also things that are put in place that really engage us. I've not been on social media as much as I used to be because I really wanted to be present to see exactly what's going on behind the scenes and to look and find and see the things that aren't being said. And a lot of times, a lot of things aren't being said because you ask a question, you get this whole runaround response. But people's personal feelings and emotions play into validating that response and making them feel like, oh, they did a great job, because they just want what they want and who they want. So we'll see what happens the next 4 years. There's going to be a lot of, for the Legitimaquah community, a lot of things are going to change. I know you feel that, oh my God, no, it's not. We're going to fight. We're going to fight hard. Great. Do that. Do that. Do what you feel is necessary to do that. Do I think it's going to help? No. I don't. They don't do what they want to do. Because the masses feel the way they feel. And some of the masses are people that you're friends with. There's people that you break bread with, friends that you're family with, friends that you are, people that are in your family, loved ones, husbands, people will take the hit for the greater good. Yeah, they'll give up their rights for the greater good. They'll give up their reproduction organs for the greater good. They'll give up their decision to be independent and the breadwinner for the greater good. What's unfortunate about that, if you know what I'm talking about women losing their rights just as well as the gays and the trans people. It's all in one bucket. It's all categorized together. Victimization of people, youth, things of that nature. They'll put one person out there to take the fall, to take your attention, and think they're doing something to keep everything in check. But while everything in the back end, the behind the scenes still happens, and you think, oh, this person is taking the fall, they're going to get it together. No, they're not. They weren't the only ones involved. Never is one person the only one person involved. It's always a collective. One person can't be that powerful without a team, a village, mentors, sponsors. Know that. Don't be so stupid. And then know how to work the system yourself. It's all about covering your own ass. And that's what it is. And that's what people do. And once you understand that, you won't be butthurt about people's personal decisions that doesn't align with yours. You won't be butthurt about it. You won't be surprised. You won't be shocked. Be used to it. What's great about me as an African American person of the trans experience is I've had to deal with a whole lot of planes and sounds interrupting my goddamn video. I had to deal with a whole lot of taking the long route to get where I need to be, where other people have a shortcut. Working harder than, triple effort than others. Having to make myself smaller than to make someone else feel comfortable. Having to eat the bullshit just to see what's going to happen. Having to constantly advocate, promote, and network for self. Which is one thing you guys need to learn. It's your job to do. It's nobody else. I don't let people speak for me. I speak for myself. I don't think that anybody's got my back but me, with the exception of my family. I don't lean, oh, I know so-and-so is going to go in. No, they're not. They're going to throw you into the bus. That's what they always do. So, only you can speak for you, only you can fight for you. And you got to look at what's best for you and your family. So right now, everyone's waking up with all these emotions. I'm not shocked or surprised. This is exactly what I thought was going to happen. It happened once before. Have a great day.